So thanks for joining us, Josh, tonight. You are here from, and I got to look to make sure I'm getting it right, South Equatorial Trading Company. I love that name. That is cool.
Yeah, so that comes from, I don't know, you guys have probably seen the Kon-Tiki movie
Yep.
with, the potential possibility that people from Chile came over to Polynesia and all that. So that's where the whole South Equatorial thing came from. And yeah, so what I do is I make these little, I don't know if you can see it super good there.
Yeah.
Uh, they are 11 gauge steel bottle openers, powder coated. And as you can see behind me, these are all the different. I've got the four Hawaiian gods right here, and then a Winky Tiki, Fire Tiki, and I do a cactus because it's fun.
Well, and you're in the desert. You're in the desert thing, so that makes sense to do a cactus one.
Yeah, for sure. So that's actually the cactus is actually my favorite, even though it's not super tiki. It's got a little flower on it there. It's a cigarro cactus.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I have mine right here. They are
Hey.
amazing. So, dude, they are bottle openers and weapons. You can kill somebody with this.
They're a little serious, yeah.
Yeah, this I got to keep it away from my wife because it'll get implanted in my head. I know
Yeah.
that.
Don't let her
Um,
throw it at you for sure.
Yeah, and I love the fact that because I've have a bunch of tiki bottle openers people have given me through the years, and they go into a drawer.
Yep.
You thought ahead, and you're like,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't want my shit going into a drawer. I want mine displayed, and you have that. There we go. You've got the little base, the little thing. I
Yep.
just killed my laptop.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I was like, yeah, be careful. Be very careful.
They are heavy.
This could, oh, yes.
They are heavy. The base is I started out with teak. The price of teak went through the roof. So I am now doing everything behind me you see is done in red oak.
All right.
So that's the new bases. They are branded with our little logo on them and then has little felt feet as is traditional.
Yeah.
And yeah, um, just actually this guy was my first one right here, the fire tiki. So I saw a tiki one day, and my background is I grew up. My dad was into cars and kind of into tiki. Not like he didn't wear any Hawaiian shirts or anything, but he had an interest in Hawaiian culture and all that. So I kind of grew up around it. And then I'm a automotive mechanic and a union sheet metal worker by trade.
Okay.
So this kind of came a little second nature. I saw a tiki one day, and I was like, you know what? That would make a cool bottle opener. And that was about 2.5 years ago now. And I just drew it up on the computer, and then COVID happened, and I was out of work like 10 months. So that's when this came about. I had all sorts of time to mess with it and get it right, and I'm pretty stoked about it. And then our next thing we're working on is stickers. So
Oh
those
man,
are reflecting a lot
I'm
of
a
light
sucker for stickers.
there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dude, that one at the bottom, our right, the with the wahine and the tiki, that's freaking awesome.
And then our other four there. So these are the Hawaiian gods. So you've got Kanaloa, Lono, and then on the bottom is Kane and Ku.
Nice. Very
So
nice.
tried to really represent the indigenous culture in those and like actually where they come from and their stories and everything. So that was these were done in conjunction with my sister-in-law Janet Lucero, who's a tattoo artist in Seattle. So
Okay.
she did the final artwork on these guys.
Yeah, I've always felt that the tattoo artists are, I mean, they're true artists. The stuff they produce is just
Oh,
amazing. They
it's
just put it
incredible.
on skin. I mean, if it was on paper, or stickers, you got to do it on
Yeah.
stickers. That's a,
Well,
yeah.
actually, both of the pieces that I have are by her as well.
Oh, nice.
So, so there's your fourth artist right there.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll fill that in for Lori. Um,
It's not
so
quite butter, but it's close.
okay, so I back to these things. Oh, and I'm even wearing a watch band that matches. I'm just like all wine tonight, apparently. So these are thick and heavy.
Yeah.
How the hell do you cut these things out?
So it's actually done on a CNC plasma cutter. So I draw it
Okay.
and then I go over to my buddy's shop and cut them out on his plasma cutter. And it's literally it's a cutting torch that's run by a computer.
Okay. And can make obviously the fine because these are some fine cuts that it's making. That is,
Actually didn't expect that to be possible when we
yeah,
first started.
yeah. I mean, with the heft of this thing, I'm like, damn, man, how did you get those small holes in there? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how they came out. Like the very first one I cut, I didn't expect it to work, and then I cut it and it worked great. And I was like, okay, so we can do this now.
So now, how does this start? I mean, how big are these pieces of metal that you're taking into this machine? And
It's a 4x8 sheet, so it's 4 foot by 8 foot, and it's 11 gauge. So
how much
it's
does that sheet weigh, dude?
um, it's
Wow.
right about 180 pounds, I think.
So you and your buddy lift this into the laser cutter.
Yep,
Holy crap.
yep. And to cut, so I can cut 270 pieces. If I don't have anything mess up, I can cut 270 pieces out of one sheet, and that takes about 10 hours
Wow.
just to cut them. And then there's cleaning, and I don't know if you can see on the camera, but they're radiused.
Yes.
So I take each one and I have a tooling set that I made up that goes in my press, and I press it and radius it. And then the mouths are all hand beveled so that they can actually sit over a bottle because the material is so thick that it won't grab.
Okay. Yep.
So with that bevel is what allows it to actually grab the cap on the bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
These are super thick.
yeah, yeah, they're pretty crazy. But because of like the thinness of the side material, it needs to be that thick so you don't bend it while you're using it.
Right. Yeah. All total makes sense 100% for sure. So this is amazing. You've had this site up and running for how long now?
The site's been up, I want to say 6 or 7 months. I haven't been pushing it super hard because I've been in and out of work now recently. But I've just been trying to again procure new wood for the bases and doing a lot of R&D again, kind of starting over with that because teak behaves very differently from red oak. So that's been a bit fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I would
But
imagine it would be different.
yeah, um, they haven't been a super big hit yet, but I again haven't been pushing them too hard. I'm hoping to go to some of the marketplaces. Was talking about the Valley High one.
Yep.
I want to say that's in Arizona.
No, the Valley High is San Diego.
San Diego. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's another one in Arizona if I remember correctly.
There's Tiki Oasis that's coming up in
Yes.
April, I think it is.
I'm hoping to try to make it there.
Yeah, that would be a very good show. I mean, this is something you look and it's like, yes, this is awesome. I need this in my life. So, and I
I
love
appreciate
that.
that.
And I'm just looking at the yellow one there. That would sell really well in Arizona because
This one here.
yeah, that looks like the Arizona flag.
Oh, it does. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So there you go. This is the special Arizona edition just for Tiki Oasis only. Don't worry.
Perfect.
They won't see this show.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's the Arizona edition one right there.
Yeah, exactly. and yellow is one of the colors of the Arizona flag. So yeah, I think that one will sell well.
Perfect.
Yeah, these are just awesome. When you see them on camera, it's like, oh yeah, those are kind of cool. I can tell you, holding this thing, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to hit it against glass. That would be bad. I mean, these things are rock freaking solid. If you get
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't come across super well.
Yeah, if you get in a fight with your spouse, hide them because they would hurt. Forget that skillet, man. This thing would hurt.
The wife's shaking one at me right now, man.
Yeah. Dude, you got to keep these hidden away. I'm picturing it like right here, you know.
I'll keep one. I'll keep them all locked in the shop from now on.
Good idea. Good idea. So yeah, these are really cool. We've got your Instagram in the chat for
Yep.
South Equatorial Trading Company. You got to create a t-shirts. You need t-shirts with that.
That's actually next.
All right.
That's after the stickers come out. I've got like 3 more bottle opener designs I want to do, and then I want to do shirts. I want to do Hawaiians, and then I want to do t-shirts, more with like a rat fink style, because I'm big on like the hot rods. Again, being an automotive mechanic, like I'm working on my personal project. It's a 1924 Model T, so I'm big on the old school hot rods, and I'd like to do like a Hawaiian shirt that has like some sort of rat fink style thing on it, just to kind of bring the two together.
Nice. I like it, man. And you got a somebody your a common spirit there in yeah, just outside of Vegas with Carbon Tiki.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
have to look him up.
yeah, you guys should get together. I think you can create some amazing stuff together for sure.
That'd be awesome.
So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. That's awesome. And like I said, I love this bottle opener. Haven't had a chance to use it yet because I don't have any bottles. I'm in between.
Always a fan of the Conaloa Big Wave.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just pop that bad boy right up. Yes, indeed. All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us, Josh. I definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
Mahalo.